Hello and welcome back to another episode of HerStory, Unforgettable Women. Today we will explore the story of Agnodice of Athens, a remarkable woman who holds the distinction of being the earliest recorded female gynecologist in human history. She stands as an embodiment of equality, unwavering determination, and remarkable ingenuity. Agnodice triumphed over countless obstacles in a time when gender disparities ran deep, emerging as a beacon of hope in the face of social injustice. Her story was taken from Gaius Julius Hyginus Fabulae. It all started long ago. Agnodice was an Athenian who disguised herself as a man to study medicine in Alexandria under Herophilus, a Greek physician. In ancient Athens, the practice of medicine was prohibited for both slaves and women by law. Hyginus reports that this restriction had dire consequences as women, bound by societal expectations of modesty, were unable to seek medical assistance from male physicians. Later, after finishing her studies, she returned to Athens to put into practice what she had learned. It was during this time that she encountered her first patient, a woman in the midst of labor. Initially, the woman rejected Agnodice's assistance because she mistakenly assumed that Agnodice was a man. Determined to prove her true identity, Agnodice courageously disrobed and revealed herself as a woman. News of Agnodice's exceptional skills and compassionate care spread like wildfire, leading to an increasing number of women seeking her services. Female patients felt a profound sense of comfort in discussing their health, particularly matters related to reproduction, with another woman. This preference for Agnodice's care sparked envy and resentment among male physicians who accused her of seducing and corrupting women. They alleged that women feigned illness as an excuse to seek Agnodice's attention. In response to these accusations, Agnodice was summoned to the Areopagus in Athens to face trial. Unfazed by the impending threat to her life, Agnodice fearlessly defended herself in court. In a daring move, she disrobed before the judges, revealing her true gender. This act not only validated her innocence, but also defied the prevailing societal norms that had restricted women from practicing medicine. However, her actions violated Athenian law, which further fueled the outrage of the men who brought her to the trial. Tragically, Agnodice was initially sentenced to death. Upon learning of Agnodice's trial, the wives of Areopagus voiced their dissent and vehemently challenged their husband's verdict. They argued that it was Areopagus himself who acted as the true adversary, as he condemned Agnodice, a compassionate healer who offered her care and protection to them and countless other women. The wives' passionate defense highlighted the crucial need for an Athenian law that would permit freeborn women to pursue medical education and practice. Their advocacy for Agnodice's cause ultimately prevailed, and she was shown mercy. As documented by Ramit, Athens became the first Greek city to enact such a progressive law, recognizing the importance of empowering women in the field of medicine. This act of mercy further underscores Agnodice's impact and the significance of her story in advocating for women's rights and gender equality in antiquity. While some scholars debate the historical existence of Agnodice and view her as a potentially mythical figure, her narrative holds significant value and merits deeper examination. Despite Hyginus being the sole source of her story, the impact she had on the medical field, particularly for women, cannot be disregarded. Whether she was a real historical figure or not, her story serves as a compelling testament to the importance of women's empowerment in ancient times. Speaking of the importance of female medics, if Agnodice were to witness the ongoing debates surrounding abortion in today's world, she would likely view it as an extension of the struggle she faced centuries ago. Access to safe and legal abortion services remains a contentious issue globally, with varying approaches across countries due to diverse cultural, religious, and social beliefs. International frameworks such as the UN Human Rights Committee and regional human rights courts emphasize the importance of preserving women's reproductive autonomy as a fundamental human right. Efforts to address unsafe abortions gained momentum at the 1994 International Conference on Population and Development, leading to commitments to prevent such procedures. The The World Health Organization recognizes unsafe abortion as a global public health problem and provides guidelines for states to enact laws protecting women's health. Recent years have witnessed a trend towards liberalization, with countries like Argentina, Thailand, Mexico, South Korea, and New Zealand enacting laws to prioritize safe and accessible reproductive health care. However, numerous countries still strictly prohibit abortion, including Andorra, El Salvador, Haiti, Iraq, the Philippines, and others, resulting in women resorting to unsafe methods and facing stigma, discrimination, and limited access to reproductive healthcare services. Religious and cultural beliefs strongly influence attitudes towards abortion, with legislative decisions reflecting moral and religious considerations. Despite prohibitions, unsafe abortions persist, contributing to maternal deaths and affecting women's psychological well-being. The ongoing debate highlights the intersection of women's rights, healthcare, and societal values. While progress has been made, universal access to comprehensive reproductive healthcare services, including safe and legal abortions, remains a goal that requires continued efforts to foster understanding, evidence-based policies, and women's empowerment in making informed choices about their reproductive health and well-being. In reflection, the remarkable story of Agnodice resonates with the ongoing struggles women face for equal rights and autonomy. She courageously stood for women's right to practice medicine and became a symbol of empowerment, advocating for their freedom to make choices about their health care. Her sacrifices and bravery serve as an inspiration for every woman today. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, take care and see you soon.